Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Hope you're having a terrific day. Thank you for joining me for this extreme killer Sudoku that I do on my iPad. I'll go through the rules of Sudoku, how the cages added to it to make it a killer Sudoku, and then we'll get into solving it. I'll probably also show you a trick that I know that helps with these. Alright, in Sudoku there are 9 columns, 9 rows, and 9 boxes. In each of the rows, columns, and boxes we need to find the unique numbers 1 through 9. It's really about finding the intersection points. With a Killer Sudoku, they add cages, and these cages are the dotted lines with around a number of cells with a number in the top left-hand corner. These cells must be unique numbers that add up to the number in the top left-hand corner. That's pretty much the puzzle, and let's explain it by demonstrating. Alright, now the other thing that I want to say is 1 through 9 adds up to 45. So every row, column and box adds up to 45. So in this case here, where there's a full cage here, full cage here, full cage here, full cage here, and a partial cage, I can figure out what that number is and that next to that 5. Whereas how I do it is I add it up. 8, 15, 30, 41. 41 from 45 is 4, so that's got to be a 4 there. The cage has to add up to 5, so this is a 1 here. This cage has to add up to 8, so it's got to be an 8. This one's got to add up to a 9, so this is a 9 here. Alright, do we see any more cages like that one? So that's what I do to find my helpful tip. Alright, so what's interesting to me is 8 comes across here. Can't be the 8 and 0, can't be 8 and negative 1, so this is 8 and 7. The only place a 9 could be is here for a 9 and 2, which means this here will be 3 and 5 because 1 and 7 can't be there and 2 and 6 can't be there. Which will leave this over here to be the 1 and 7. Okay. I don't know any more than that, but that's okay. So 3 can only be a 1 and 2, so sometimes that helps. 9 and 2, 9 and 2. So 9 is going to be here, here, or here because it can't be in the 10 because it could be 9, 0, and 1. Can't be here because it's 9 and 2. Can't be in this column because the 9's there. So 9's there, 8 and 7. So 8's going to be up here somewhere. 20, 33, 39. So this is 6. So it's going to be 2 and 4. I just don't know which order. 2 and 4 there means that can't be a 2 or a 4, so that takes that out, meaning that's got to be a 1 and a 5, because this one here, this has got to be a 1, leaving this to be a 5. So it just keeps adding to the logic of it. So because of the 1 and 5 here, this has to be 3 and 4. Okay. So 2 and 4 there. Well, if that's a 2, that can't be a 5, so this has got to be a 4, leaving this to be a 3, leaving this to be a 2, and to get to 9, that has to be a 7. Now, I have a full cage here, a 7, so I can figure out this. 19, 35, 42 equals a 3 to get to 45. Alright, sometimes I worry about my adding, but that's okay. So now, because of that 3, this is going to be 7, so I can figure out this one. 7, 36 with the 29, plus 8 is 44, so that's going to be a 1. Right, so 1 can be here, here, or here. So being 7, it can't be 1 and 6, it can't be 3 and 4, so this is 2 and 5. So this is, because it's 2 and 5, because of the 9 and the 5 here, this has to be 8 and 6. Which means 8 has to come down here. 1 and 5 here, which means this is 6 and 7. 1 and 5, 6 and 7, 3, 8, 9, in some order. Okay. 13 has to be 6 and 7 here. So 9 can be here and here. 8 can be here and here. Eight, 9. Okay. So if this is 6 and 7, that could be 6 and 7 there, so I won't make that call. 6 and 7 can't be there, 6 and 7. So 26 plus 9 is 35, so that's 10 there. 8 and 7, so 7's at the top there, 8's there, 8's there. 1 has to be in this row, which is right, because that's 1 and 7, so 7's here somewhere. That's 7 there. That's 8 and 7, that's 2 and 6. Goose, 8 and 7, so 7's up here somewhere. Alright, what else can we see? 8 and 6, so 1, 2 can't be here. So this is 8 and 6. 2 can be here with a 5. 2 can be here. 3, 4. So 4, so this is 2 and 4 here, because they can't be there. I need there, that's 8 and 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's the 7 there. Leaving this to be the 6. You can see I'm sometimes a little bit nervous. Okay, so 2 and 5 works, 4 and 3 works. 9's going to be in here, 9's going to be in here. Okay, so what's interesting is 3 is going to be here, because it can't be there, 3 and 3 can't be there, 3 and 10, so 3 is there, leaving 3 to be one of these down here. 9, 1 and 7, 9 and 2, so 5 and 3 there, 1 and 6. Oh, 6 comes up here. This is 1 and 6, because this is 8 and 7. This is 9 and 2. 2 and 1 can't be there, so that's 3 and 5. So 6 comes to there, so that's a 6 there, leaving this to be a 1. Okay. So 4 numbers adding up to 26 cannot include a 1, because 7, 8, 9 is 24. It has to be at least a 2, so 1 comes down here, 1 comes down here, so this is a 1 here. This is going to be 3 and 5. This is going to be 6 and 2. So 3's there, 8 things. So this is 7 and 6. 6, 6, 6. 1's there, 1's there. 2 can be here and here. So this can't be a 2 here, because it's 2 and 4 here. I need a 2 here somewhere. Well, 2 can't be there. Can't be 2 with the 9, so it can't be here. So this has got to be a 2 here, which means in here, 2 can't be here, 2 can't be here, 2 can't be here. That's 2 and 12. So that's a 2 there, leaving this to be a 5. Remember, that was a 4, so that adds up to a 6. So that's a 5 there. So 5 comes up here. 5 comes up here. So 5 can be one of these two, which still holds, which is interesting because 2's got to be there as well, because that's 2 and 5. Remember, 1 and 6 can't be there, 3 and 4. So 2 and 5 there, 2 in there. 2 and 5 can't be here, so this must be a 2 here. That means that can't be a 9. So 2 and 6 was here because this was 3 and 5. 1 can't be there, so 2's there, so that's a 2 there, leaving this to be a 6. Part of what I do has to be memory based. So 6 can be here or here, which means 6 is going to be up here. Alright, so let me explain that. 6 can't be obviously in this row. 6 and 1's out because of that 1 there. 6 is out of here, so it can't be in this row here. Can't be in this row, so 6 is there. 6 has to be in this row. 6 can't be here because that's a 3, so it's below 6. So 6 is here. 6 and 7, so that can't be a 7. So this is a 6, leaving this to be a 7. Which makes this a 6 and 7 here, which is amazing how many 6 and 7s there are in this. But anyway. 8. If 3 is here, which makes sense, this has got to be 3 and 8 here, so that can't be an 8, so that's the 9, leaving this to be the 8. 1 and 5 there, 8's there, 8's there. 1 and 2 still hold. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 6. Remember that was 8 and 3, and this has to be 8 and 6, so that's got to be an 8, leaving this to be a 6. 6 can't be here, 6 can't be here, so 6 can't be here, so that's a 6 there. To get to 13, that has to be a 7. Alright, so over here is 7 and 4, 7 can't be here, 4 can't be here, so this is a 4, leaving this to be a 7. 8 and 3, so 8 and 7's there, 8 and 3's there. 6, 7 works. 7, 3 does not work. So where's the 7? 7 can't be here. 7 and 3 can't be there, so that can't be there. That can't be a 7. 7 and 6 doesn't work. So 7's down here, either here or here. If that's a 7, that'd have to be a 4 that works. So it's either 8 and 3 or 7 and 4. Oh, because of this 2 here, that can't be a 2, so that's got to be a 1, leaving this to be a 2. Which I was always suspicious of, but I couldn't prove it per se. 1 can be here and here. 2, 5, 1, 2, 3. 3 and 4 are here. Leaving me with 7 up here. So 7 can't be there, can't be here. So that's got to be a 7 there. Right, because this is 8 and 7. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's a 6 there. 6 now comes down here, can't be here. Can't be here, so that's a 6 there. Amazing this puzzle's got so many 6, 7s next to each other in these cages. So 26, 35, 42, this is going to be a 3. That adds up to 5. How far is that short of 13? That's an 8. So 9, 1, 2, 3. So 3 and 9 are here, 3 and 5, 9 and 2. 9 can't be there, so that's a 9 there, leaving this to be a 2. 9 comes down here, 9 comes down here, so this is a 9 here. Alright, so 8's got to be somewhere. Well, 8's here somewhere, 8's here, so 8 and 8, so this is an 8, leaving this to be a 3. Still 3 and 5 there, so I knew that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 can't be here, so this is a 4 here. 5. 5 comes across here, so this is a 5 here. Leaving this to be an 8 to finish off that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's there. Leaving this to be an 8 to get to 15. Okay. So 2 and 8 doesn't work. 6 and 4 doesn't work, 7 and 3 doesn't work, so this is 9 and 1. 1 can't be there, so this is a 1, leaving this to be a 9. 2 and 5. Remember, this was 2 and 5. 2 can't be there, so that's a 2 there, leaving this to be a 5. Because of the 2 coming across here, 2 coming across here, this is going to be 2, 9 and 8. 2, 9 and 8. But what's importantly, if that's a 9, 9 can't be there, so that's got to be a 9 there. 1, 2, 3. 3 comes across here, so there's got to be a 3 here, leaving this to be a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a 4 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a 7 there. Alright, I'm just nearly able to figure out this 3 and 4. 4 can't be there, so this is a 4, leaving this to be a 3. 4 comes across here, 4 comes down here. 4 cannot be there because that'd be a 9, so this is a 4 here. I do need a 9, do I? 9 comes across here, 9 comes across here. 9 cannot be there because that'd have to be a 4, which is there, so this is a 9. That adds up to 20. 20 to 23 is 3. So this is 8 and 5 here. 8 can't be here, so this is an 8 here, leaving this to be a 5. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6 is there. 5, remember this is 1 and 5. 5 can't be here, so that's a 5 there, leaving this to be a 1. 1 comes up here, 1 comes up here, 1 comes across here, so this is a 1 here. 3 can't be there, so that's a 3 there, leaving this to be a 9. 9 comes up here, 9 comes up here, 9 comes across here, so this is a 9 here. 2 comes up here, so that's a 2 there. And 8 equals 19. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 can't be there, so that's a 4 there. That 6, 4 and 1 adds up to 11, so that must be a 5 to get to 16. Alright, there you go. We did that puzzle in 17 minutes. Yeah, good little puzzle. Hope you enjoyed. Till next time, bye for now.